Hi, my name is Marsha Hines. I work for a renewable energy company dealing with difficult people. I once had an employee who sometimes didn't take her meds. She was bipolar. And I can recall an incident where I was sitting in my office and she was standing on the stairwell to go downstairs and began screaming at me across the hall in front of everyone else that no one had brought Pepsi upstairs and put it in the room where it needed to be so that she could get her Pepsi, and that she was the one who had to go downstairs and find somebody to bring the Pepsi upstairs. So how did I handle that? Well, at first I ignored it. I pretended she wasn't screaming at me. But then I thought more about it, and I got her aside and I sat her down and I said, look, if you have a problem and there's something that you're unhappy with, please just come and talk to me. We can close the door, we can talk quietly. You can scream in my office if you'd like, but I'd really prefer if you would not scream in front of everyone else. It's upsetting and distracting. So I think handling difficult people, the best way to handle it is to handle it head on and not try to avoid the situation. I think you have to figure out the person's personality. You have to figure out how to approach them, what works best for that particular person. Some people like to be confronted. Some people get nervous being confronted. Some of us older folks do not like confrontation at all. We were raised not to be confrontational. So it helps to kind of understand what that person is, what their generation is, where they're coming from, and then to relate to them and handle the situation in whatever manner it is that needs, in whatever way it needs to be handled that's best for that person. Okay, well, if you're ever dealing with a person who's bipolar or just someone who's angry, get them off into another area, allow them to vent, allow them to jump around, rant, rave, and then sit them down quietly. But what you have to prevent yourself from doing is getting into their mode, is jumping around and screaming and yelling too, because then you're not going to accomplish anything. Last words, don't take the bait.